Dude, the Major's so cute and goofy.
She's so quirked up. It was really funny when she said, "Did I just do that with my freaking mind?"
Haunted by the urge to watch more anime, but terrified of doing it alone, I crawled from the darkness of my room into the vanity of the void. There, I gathered 3 of my most handsome buds to watch just 3 episodes of a show. Together, we asked, is it good?
When I was young, I always liked cartoon.
That was awesome.
Verbatim. That's what they had Susie Ewing record in the booth. She said it.
Yeah, then she was like doing her like hacking. She's like, I'm doing it. Maybe not.
I'm literally hacking with my freaking mind.
I'm glad I picked this one.
I'm so glad you picked it.
I actually picked another show and changed it last second. But
well, screw that. I forgot what you picked. This was better.
Yeah, I
actually forgot what you picked.
In this.
Yeah, I don't know if it is better, but it's good. I liked it. I think it just does like this version of Ghost in the Shell seems to just do like anime shit that like I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very anime.
Yeah, it just does anime shit. And, like the comedy doesn't land, but it annoys me, and then it changes and then it changes tone and tries to talk about God, and it's like,
Yeah, like, okay, maybe I could take this serious if the guy who just got shot in the back wasn't making the dumbest face ever as the crows with giant fucking googly eyes look at him.
I could live with the crows with giant eyes. They're my favorite character so far.
They're the best thing about the animated Danny. The crows with the Ghibli soot sprite eyes, the Simpsons eyes.
They do look really cool, I'm not gonna lie.
They're cute, dude. I was like, a crow with cute eyes.
With cute, funny eyes?
I like it. And they showed them they showed them like 10 times, like for a while.
They showed them a lot.
They had a great time drawing them, the animators.
Yeah. I like the designs, I like the art, the style is really cool. There's certain scenes where it just like it looks fucking just awesome. And then sometimes it's boring. I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm into it, I think overall, but it does annoy me sometimes.
I do like the team dynamic in this one. I as cool as Ghost in the Shell is one of the coolest IPs out there, but in all the ones that I've seen, like the team is so stoic and serious, and I get that's why you watch Gits. You know, it's a gritty cyber police thriller drama.
It's fun.
I
like how funny and goofy everyone was in this.
I feel like what it feels like is like they took the original Ghost in the Shell and they were like, what if we made like a quirky 90s anime version of it? And instead, because like it came out in the 90s before, but they were like, what if we didn't do it seriously and we did it like it was like fucking Outlaw Star or some shit?
Yeah.
And then it's like a tonal. Well, it works sometimes, and then I
feel like episode 2 seemed pretty good.
Episode 2 is definitely solid. Episode 1 kind of started out a little weird, where like cops are like explode jumping around, and then a guy got turned into fucking paste on the wall, and you're just like, what? Okay. Paste. And then they're talking about like politics, and I'm like, do you want me to take this serious? You just had like a fucking clown car of cops pop out of a door.
I will. Yeah, the first scene kind of threw me off because they were talking about politics, and the voice actors had like crazy bad accents, and it just felt like they were shouting like socialism.
Yeah, the one dude sounded like fucking Jumba from Lilo and Stitch.
I don't know if it was just
the guy was like, yes, child slavery. Oh.
Yeah.
I am mad evil scientist.
I'll have to go back and rewatch it, but like it felt like they were just like shouting words rather than like actually, you know, it was like he kept saying like this is capitalism and that's socialism. Ugh. You know,
that was the guy that got exploded.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, what are you talking about? The fuck? Okay. And then I don't know, it got cool for a little while. Dude, the fucking robot scene was annoying.
Yeah, they did that in Ghost in the Sack, right? In the 2000s anime,
Ghost
where
in the Sack.
Tachikomas, They,
I think so.
They also
I
have like a
don't-
little robo rebellion of existentialism.
I didn't like the show. Like, I thought it was boring. But like, I also watched it. It was a weird time. I was smoking a bong when I'd watch anime, and I just get really high. And I just remember like being just unbelievably bored watching the series.
I thought the series was the stoners anime though, because you'd smoke low.
Yeah, if you want to be fucking
all the
bored as shit, like
all the cyber.
Yeah, I feel like the
cyberpunk
original series is
philosophies.
very anti-stoner.
it's like
You
so
sit there like, what the fuck is
dry,
anything?
dude. It's so dry.
You have to watch it with like, you have to be like there for like the philosophy aspect of it.
And I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the series, brother.
The 2004
Yeah, both of them.
anime.
I mean, it's slow paced. I wouldn't say that's a bad thing,
I think
but it is very much
Okay, but the
it's a
movie,
drama.
It's very different.
the movie's really cinematic and stuff, and it's like it feels big, and it feels, like it doesn't feel as dry. It is dry a little bit. Just I think a lot of it's just because it was 95. A lot of shit from 95 feels dry, but like the series was like it was like one tone. And this is my memory, and this memory is from 12
Yeah.
years ago.
Is this
So
from when you were a child and you like had no attention span?
I don't even think it was that. I don't know. I just remember it
I'm
being
like
like
an adult
one,
and I still don't have an
one
attention
tone,
span.
where it's like everyone talks the same, blah 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 blah, and I don't know. Sometimes that type of
I think it's very much
stuff-
the movie and the series is very much like the original Blade Runner, where like I would say that movie has like one tone the whole time. It's this like kind of like drama noir kind of, not noir, I don't know if that's the right term, but like it's a very like slow atmospheric kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
with like
but like
Drunk ass Harrison Ford being boring as hell,
yeah, and
but still
well,
cool
dude,
because
but, like,
the world of
but,
Blade Runner
but,
looks
like,
so fucking sick.
Well, I was gonna say at the time, like Cyberpunk wasn't really like super established. That was like the Cyberpunk kickoff movie, and like so,
Yeah.
like when you watch that movie, it's like Harrison Ford is just sitting there looking pretty and making the shots look right. But then you're like looking around and you're like, holy fuck, these set
You're so
designs,
much more
like, all
into the world
stuff's
than
going-
whatever the fuck Harrison Ford
Yeah,
is
and
like.
There's so much
trudging
going
through,
on.
hating his life.
There's so much going on that's like it's just not dialogue. It's just world building via shot direction and like set design and shit. And like I fucking love that shit.
And the banging,
That's
what's his name,
Yeah,
Vangelis
I think
soundtrack.
I think you said it's atmospheric. I don't remember the series feeling very atmospheric. I think that was my point. Like it's like dry
Yeah, maybe I'm.
without the vibe. There's no vibe.
I might be confusing the movie for the series because they were like similarly styled.
I think the series has a vibe, but it's
But
it's a cold, like sad, oppressive
The movie has a
cyberpunk
atmosphere.
vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I don't
movie
know.
nails it. I think
The-
way stronger. I
this-
haven't seen the movie yet.
This one
in
is
its fucking
like
entirety.
this one's like it's hard to describe because it's like very stylized. It looks fucking beautiful, and then it's just kind of like I don't know, trying to be quirky and shit, which I usually don't like. I actually like Joanne Ghost in the show in this one, but I don't
She's
know.
fun.
She's
I didn't know.
pretty fun.
I never knew that the Major could be this fun.
She
Because in
has-
the movie and in the show, she's very
Yeah, she's
dry
so
and stoic,
deadpan,
right?
Yeah, she has-
serious. Like
She's got
she's just pure.
lots of personality. Some of the other characters I think are a little too goofy. Like it helps a lot to have a goofy character, or like not a goofy, but like like a big personality character, and then you could have like other characters be a little more grounded. And I think they just chose to make all of them goofy, except for
I wonder how true to the source material that is. Because
The
I know the
monkey guy.
manga, the monkey guy.
Bongo?
the chief.
Yeah, the chief.
I love him.
Oh,
He's so
the chief.
cute in this, and his team dynamic. Did they always like disrespect him this hard in the show in the movie?
I don't think so. I don't
They're
remember
straight
it
up-
being that aggressive.
In the movie, did they ever like, hey, let's pull it, dude? Bate's like, I totally pranked the chief. I bombed his car.
I don't remember that.
And that I was just like, oh,
Definitely
these
not.
crazy guys.
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty good overall. There's just
There are people out there saying that it's pretty true to the manga.
I think it
Which I've not
probably
read.
I think it probably like that makes sense. It feels like
I
Yeah,
only
think
got
it's
the
probably-
that era.
like the
I mean, as true
Among the
Ghost in
Game.
the Shell fans, we all know that the Scarlett Johansson movie was like the
Superior
real,
version.
true,
peak cinema,
100%
dude.
accurate.
God, why'd they do that?
That was the vision. So,
Isn't-
like, whatever on the cool Trigger style anime that we watched. I don't care. It has birds.
I'm probably going to be very blasphemous. Like, I don't know how you guys feel about this one, but I loved it. I love how goofy it is.
I'm personally, I'm probably gonna keep watching this one. This one's pretty freaking
I
dope.
do agree
but
with
it,
everything you guys said though about the tonal whiplash being jarring to the point where it takes you out of it.
Yeah,
But
I
don't mind
the
it.
Hachitomas having fucking cat mouths.
I think for me, it's like I
if
can
I had a choice between the
separate.
Tachikomas and the minions, I'd pick the Tachis.
I can separate like the previous medias from this one and just like try to see where this one's going.
Yeah, I don't
Because I think that like the animation has been pretty like it kind of flip flops, but like with all the fucking Sakuga was like insane. Like that whole sequence in the third episode, I thought was like really crazy. It did like go blue for a minute, which was weird.
Yeah, what's your guys' take on the blue sequence?
Yeah, it was
Like-
I think
weird.
the animation,
But
was
like
unfinished.
overall, that whole sequence was like
But-
really well choreographed.
Budget,
I thought, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, the budget.
And it was really well done.
The blue budget.
The blue budget. Yeah.
I'm okay with like. I feel like it's not a.
If it,
Like, I feel
if
like
it was a
when-
mistake, or not, sorry, not a mistake, but if it was rushed, sorry, Clay. But if it was rushed, I think they hit it well.
Yeah, like I feel like it's okay to me when like the animation like gets looser like that. I don't see that as like the budget lowering. I think it's just like they're trying to do. They're trying to shove more into. I mean, sometimes it is just like the budget lowered, and so they just kind of have to like kind of.
that
you know,
did not look
rip it
finished
out.
when it was blue specifically. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about how it was sketchy. That part where it's falling down and it gets blue, it looked like
Yeah, we might have to like rewatch that and just see if that like because we were thinking like oh maybe it's like it's supposed to be from the perspective of her visor, but it wasn't like translated super well. So
Yeah.
like
We got to
I
frame
don't-
by frame that.
yeah, there was no like they could have just had like a frame of her like touching her visor or something, and then it like switching to that if that was what was intentional. But it does just kind of pop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We also got to get our hands on the Blu-ray to see if they take that part out and it's all like finished colors. at that
It's a
point.
Blu-ray, Maddie. It's gonna be all blue.
It's all going to be blue. Yeah, the entire thing was a mistake. It should have been blue the entire time. Blue graded.
The whole show is just a blue fucking screen. Oh my god.
Yeah. This is a fucking Windows crashing. Oh no, that's just my computer. Bye, guys.
My eyes didn't work no more. But yeah, I love the cartoony look of. I guess the manga. They're being true to the manga and that PS1 game, where it was also
Yeah.
very cartoony in the
There was a
anime,
few-
like, cutscenes.
Like, I feel like if they're gonna commit to the goofiness and stuff, there was a few things that they did that they could have done like more. Like when the Major gets mad, the one frame, and she has like the frustration like icon.
Oh, the vein, the anime
Yeah, the little like
cartoon
red
vein.
anime vein thing. It was like holographic, which made it kind of look like it was like a 3D, visual thing. Like they were seeing it through their, through the AR like kind of lenses that they have. And I feel like they
Yeah.
could have leaned into that like really heavy if they were gonna make it like kind of goofy anyways. And then just like had like, words pop up or like effects pop up. you know, like again, this only if they leaned into the goofiness. You know, if they were trying to keep it serious, then yeah, I guess. But it doesn't feel like it feels like it's only serious like 10% of the time.
It is very jarring from what I feel like the theme and the tone of Ghost in the Shell is kind of established.
Yeah, it did feel like it kind of felt like weirdly like shonen sometimes too, because like I feel like in the original, like the ghost is kind of like, you know, a very it's like a very philosophical question, whereas in this one it felt like she made like some Naruto statements where she was like, "That's my ghost in the shell. That's my ninja way." Like,
yeah, I don't remember
like,
them saying ghost this much in the show, the other show.
The reason I do things,
show.
That's my soul. Like, okay.
Yeah, ghost is.
I feel like it was more of
the soul in this one.
At least,
yeah, in the movie, it was more of like a continuous question of like, what does that mean, especially in this like more digital, futuristic setting where you know, how much of the human body can you remove before you lose yourself? Kind of existential question, you know, and I don't even think they're trying to question it in this. I think they're just trying to be like, you know, the ghost is in there. That's the person.
yeah.
Ghost in no shell.
I'm yeah.
At least Joanne
like
Ghost is hot.
Yeah,
Pretty
I like
spicy.
her hair.
Yeah,
Her hair's nice, blue
it
instead
is
of purple.
It is blue.
I like that
those
she's
two,
the
shots I sent.
she did the very real, the very human mistake of she had like the equivalent of like porn on her monitor when they're trying to contact her, and they're just like, "Oh, here's a straight up lesbian beat scene," and then Bato like gets all blushy. That was funny. And the major was all embarrassed. It's like, yeah, when you get caught having porn on your computer at work, that I'm sure that's happened every.
Yeah, that's an average experience that everybody has all the time. Yeah, that's completely normal, right, guys?
Yeah,
so
when your coworker walks up and you just got
looking right at your fucking screen, and then you go with it, and it makes.
And you just have like a giant DeviantArt AI generated picture of
and
Goofy's
all AI
feet.
generated, mind you, and then you very
And
quickly
it's-
close it, and then you just kind of stare at him,
Yeah,
And then
that's
you go,
a
"Bro, did you
universal
just look at my
experience.
ghost?"
and then you
everyone
literally
has.
take a fucking gun out and you fucking shoot yourself in the fucking head.
No, you shoot him, and then he doesn't show up to work the next day, and you're just like, wow, that's kind of weird.
Oh my God.
And then
You know, you mentioning that, it did make me realize too, like it is true to the source material, because the Tajikoma still make me want to kill myself when they speak and
When they fucking
have
talk.
debates. Yeah,
yeah,
it
that
captures
seems
the
kind of weird.
annoyingness of them.
Like again, I'm kind of viewing it from like, I'm like, what if Ghost in the Shell was made by like fucking 2014 Trigger, you know, like, and that's kind of like, I don't know, that made it kind of all right. Like, I'm not bothered by it as much, but it is just kind of like, it is just kind of tonal whiplash where it's like, oh, let's get serious and do the plot, and then it just kind of like goes to these goofy bits.
Yeah, I think Trigger is a good, or they commandeered that whole Cyberpunk adaptation, right? Like that's them like directing it, writing it, or is it?
Yeah,
CD
I
Projekt
mean
Red?
it's obviously through like Cyberpunk is still owned by not Studio Red, but whoever.
Yeah, call them.
I think CD Red just like licensed it for the game.
Oh yeah, because
Oh yeah, they didn't make it. That's a
It's like its own
an
original
established-
thing. But like,
yeah, it was.
I don't think
game.
that. I think the only time they tried to step in was when they were like, "You gotta stop it with like the lolly character," which like I don't even think that's like a lolly character, but they were like, "You gotta take this character out," and then Trigger was like, "No," and then that was it. That was the only time.
I'm doing you a
stepped in.
favor. She's going to be the most popular character.
And she was.
fucking
She
popular
is.
character ever.
She is. Yeah.
Yeah. Straight up.
But I was going to say, like, I think so. If that was all Trigger, then but they nailed like, because my whole thing with the Cyberpunk thing, I love it when it's animated and it's super cartoony, and which like the Edge Runners definitely does. but they're able to still nail those because it gets serious. It gets super serious and dark, and I think they still managed to nail that with the cartooniness. Ghost in the Shell, it's like I agree with everything you guys say. Where it's like the tonal whiplash is very strong, and I don't. They might. I think they're going to get better at it as it goes on, but
It's
yeah,
canceled
going
already.
from. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess they weren't able to.
I made I made sure of
petition
it.
to.
Yeah, I had them
He just
all
verified
killed.
it. He asked Grok.
Yeah, I said
Well,
Brock, kill him.
Can't. Grok, kill
Yeah.
kill the show.
Maddie is such an avid Cyberpunk Edge Runners fan. Are you going to make Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
2.
Edge
Sorry,
Runner
big
hardcore.
Runnerer. I can't like Pokemon Ruby, but like Edge Runny.
Edge runny noses.
I think I'm having
come
a
with funny
stroke.
name.
When are you not?
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah,
You know I'm
it's
stupid. You know you don't have to rub it in. Oh, I use.
I was wondering though, because I feel like like people who are fans of like Cyberpunk probably like adore the Edge Runners thing. I'm this could be a very wrong take, but I'm imagining that the majority of Ghost in the Shell fans who have been with it like since the movie are probably looking at this new one, being like, "What the fuck? Like this isn't Ghost in the Shell." Like I don't know. I feel like I'm in the minority by being like glazing it as hard as I am.
I think people like it actually.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Oh, yeah?
anyone
Yeah,
particularly say anything bad about it. I've just seen pretty good
people like it.
reception of it.
The thing is about like old heads who are like, or unks or whatever you want to call them, who are like
Danny,
obsessed
don't
with.
pretend that's not you.
No, like people who are like obsessed with only like the oldest show they know. It's like that's what they grew up with, and they don't want to watch anything new. Like there's a lot of people like that.
Yeah, and then it's like when you talk to, I've had this moment where I've like talked to people in like this isn't universal obviously, but like there's been a few people I've talked to, and I'm like, oh, it's not that the show's different; it's that your life sucks, and you just hate that. Like you're just projecting
Well,
that
like-
onto this, and then you're like remembering when your life didn't
like-
suck.
You're
And
not
then
you're not
you watch
happy
this other
in life
thing.
right now, so this is making you more upset than it should.
Yeah, because when you think of the other one, you associate that with like a better time.
A better time.
You know what I mean? Like I've definitely like seen that happen before in a conversation where I'm just like, oh, okay.
That might be me.
Yeah, back when I was a
GTA 6
kid and I didn't
drops
have
it
adult
sucks.
responsibilities and the world didn't suck. This all the way I enjoyed things was better. It was great.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You better have those old DVDs or Blu-rays then of the thing that you loved. So you
I
can
mean, like, I
revisit
do-
it.
I also don't think it's like valid to just like not critique things or whatever, but like I do think that like kind of like
yeah, for
to
sure.
say like
Yeah.
before
Nothing's
you even
perfect.
watch it, just assuming you're not gonna like it because of like how
I've been
you
guilty of
liked
that.
an original thing might not be
Yeah.
the healthiest option.
I go into things being like, I'm going to hate this because of how popular and how much everyone talks about it. I have that problem where it's like, this thing is too popular. It's bigger than me. I'm going to hate
Yeah.
it if I go into it now.
Yeah.
I just kind of like I just commit either way. I'm like either the show's gonna be fun because it's good or it's gonna be fun because it's bad, and then like I have fun either way.
When it's with you guys, I hope it's the latter every time. Like, I hope this sucks so we can.
Yes, so they can romp it.
It's like, oh, we're watching a good show. Fuck, this episode's going to suck.
Yeah, sometimes it's like how people talk about shows that makes me think I'm gonna hate it. Like I'll like hear someone like basically pitch a show and it sounds fucking boring, or I just it's like I don't know. I feel like I hear a lot of bad pitches.
Yeah, so it's about a show, and the guy like he like wins really well, but like he doesn't always win, but he does most of the time. It's pretty good.
Most of the time he does. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I work
Yeah.
with someone who is talking about like was trying to pitch me solo leveling, and that's pretty much what he said.
This guy, he mostly wins. Sometimes he struggles, but mostly he.
Oh, dude,
doesn't.
you just
It
gotta
sounds
wait.
like that fucking.
You just gotta wait
It's,
till the
like, have you
part
got-
where he gets the thing.
The
and-
solo level.
Have you guys seen that guy? He's like, it's 100% satire, but he's like the guy that wears like the beret. Sorry, not beret. And he has like the black sunglasses, and he just says really dumb shit all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I can't even like emulate it.
He pretends to be like a
Like a connoisseur.
like a fucking toxic
A pickup.
masculinity influencer.
pickup coach or pickup artist.
Yeah, and then he just says stupid shit.
Yeah.
I gotta look this up. What's it called? The beret guy?
Fuck. I'm trying to remember. The quotes are so like dumb that I can't even like
yeah,
come up with them off the
he's-
top of my head. It's really funny.
He's good at it.
Is
let
it
me
like
see.
is it a series of videos or is it like meme comics?
It's like a character, but like he does interviews and stuff, and
Oh, okay. So it's like video media.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
I haven't seen enough of it. But
Doug Baldwin, 31.
Is this like a TikTok thing? Because I definitely don't know what it is. If this is something that originated from, like
it's on
reels.
it's on anything that you
Here, I'll send. I got one on Insta. I'll send it to the chat really quick. But yeah, he just says like really goofy shit, and it's like this is people pitching shows.
Yeah, pretty much. Like Dungeon Meshi, someone was like, I mean, the whole like selling point kind of was like, oh, dude, it's so good. It's about like, they go into the dungeon and they eat bugs, and I watched the whole fucking show. That's not what it's about. I mean, they kind of do that, but like.
Dude, that is how everyone they always describe it as, yeah, they like eat the it's
monster.
just about that.
Oh,
It's
dude,
And
not,
I'm like, I do
Speaking
not want
of-
to watch this at all.
it's like
Speaking
really
of,
good.
I
and
gotta-
it's not about the.
I got a show on my list that's similar to that called Toriko.
Totally.
And I remember watching it in high school, and it's just like my pitch for it is gonna be so bad, but it's basically just imagine
Tostitos.
like the main character is just like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure like main character. He's just this big buff dude, and he just runs around and like just fucking like suplexes monsters and then eats them.
oh, this guy with the blue hair. He looks like if JoJo and Kaiji had a son.
Yeah.
Totoro? What's his name?
I genuinely have not watched this shit
Tostitos?
since high school. I just remember being like super into it for like a week,
Wait,
and then
this guy
and then I just forgot about it.
Yeah, this guy was in Jump Force, wasn't he?
Yeah,
The game?
no, it's pretty popular.
I thought he was JoJo's,
He's
but he.
Yeah, no, he looks like a fucking JoJo's character. He's like
he's JoJo.
I don't know. He's just.
Is it
You're
like a
you're
comedy,
right
or
though.
is
He looks like if Kaiji was a JoJo's character. Now that I'm looking at him from like the manga, hold on.
if Kaiji like looks max instead of gambling, you'd get this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Sent the same picture. God damn, yeah. At least in this in the volume 1 cover, it's like straight up just like, yeah, if Kaiji was like a Giga Chad.
Yeah, but it's just like it's like a shonen anime, but his whole thing is just like I'm just gonna eat every fucking like thing out there. I hope it
wow.
ends. I hope
Well,
it goes
dressed
the whole
as Goku.
I don't know anything
Dressed
about
as
this show anymore,
Vegito.
but it'd be really funny if like at the end he was like, now to hunt the most clever game of them all, and he starts like fucking hunting after his teammates the whole time. He's like, I'm gonna eat a human being.
Oh, that's his final arc, is he just resorts to cannibalism.
Yeah. Yeah.
The most elusive meat of all. That's funny. Was it a good show, or is it like you guys are like oh no, not Tobiko? Is it bad?
I remember digging it, but it was just because it was like a goofy shonen. Like it's not a very serious
No, it's not.
premise.
Okay.
So
yeah,
like you can't like walk into it and be like, oh, this is gonna be like a political drama. No, it's like a fucking. It's like some fucker just decides to go on an adventure to just eat fucking monsters, and then he just like each episode is like a different monster that they're like hunting and it's Monster Hunter except for he's just punching them.
It's
Okay.
It's like
into that.
monster of the week type of thing. Every episode's a new.
Yeah, very episodic.
One of my clients was telling me about this. He likes it a lot.
He's like, I'm getting that Toriko physique.
Hell yeah.
When he visited you.
There might be some. It does look like there might be some. There might be some like late game. Like there might be some lore that builds. But I never got super far into it. I think I watched like probably like at max like 30 episodes of it. But I was digging it. I remember I was like really into it. Like I said, for like a week. I was watching it after school. I was watching it during school. I remember being like the fucking it's just you fucking
was it on
anime
the TV?
Animetits.ru or some shit, I don't know.
Oh, you would see it online.
Yeah. Bro, I've been streaming shit before Crunchyroll even existed.
Yeah, I didn't find that out until I was like 22, what that was. I'd be like, let me go to what's it? Angelanime.net with all the pop-ups, and then
you never went to the Bay.
This buffer. No, it was forbidden in my village.
We also had the universal millennial experience of watching anime in 10-byte chunks on YouTube, and then missing one of the chunks because it got copyright claimed.
Yeah, it's part 1, and then it goes to part 3.
Yeah, and then you spend like fucking
part 3 ending. Where's the middle?
Oh, that's how
that might have been how I watched
the first time.
Of Ghost in the Sack back in the day too. I'd catch the YouTube uploads.
Wow, you watch Fooly Cooly like that?
I think so. Yeah, me and my friend Matt. I remember we were watching Fooly Cooly
on YouTube.
We had anime at our library that I would just take all of it and as much as they'd let me
break in, take as much as you want.
Yeah. Well, I had a library card. I didn't just show up.
Dude, the public library was so fire when I was a kid. Yeah. I might like straight up get a library card. I'm close to the library I used to go to. I'm gonna just go and start stealing their manga.
Dude, it's sick.
And just coming on it.
It was just such a nice thing just to walk in and just be like,
Clay, what you should do is you should get the manga, you should nut in one of the pages, and then just bring it back.
Just slather it in there and just put it back.
All the One Piece mangas are going to be sticky. The pages are going to be stuck together.
The ghost,
I gotta get like
in the show for sure.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing some panels in Ghost in the Shell. You know, he had a sequel with just even more lesbian nudity in it that I'm surprised has never gotten adapted. Like, I think it was straight up called Ghost in the Shell 2 with a blonde chick instead of the major. Wait, let me verify that real quick.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
Is that real?
Are you just make that the fuck up?
I think he made
let me find it. Let me find it. I remember having a copy.
I remember they had the original Yu-Gi-Oh at my library where he, shoots people with guns.
Dude,
and that funny shit.
Oh my god! Dude,
you could rent this at your local library.
Original Yu-Gi-Oh is one of my favorite, and it's such a different tone than like. I mean, it still carries somewhat, but the original manga is such a good tone.
He was truly the king of games because he played more than one in those stories.
Yeah, they played all sorts of games, and it was always like it always had like stakes. There was always like reasons things were happening. It wasn't just like
die.
Yeah,
but I mean, like
banish their souls to the.
I mean, like there was always a reason why he would challenge someone to a game in the first place.
You're saying like the game was more themed around what was happening.
Yeah, or like, I mean, it was usually like someone was being a bad actor, and so he would change into Yami, and then like challenge them because they were harming people in some way.
Yeah, you teach them a lesson. You give them a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, but then like eternally just fuck their brains because like, oh, you're just banished to the Shadow Realm, like, and then it,
Killed some
like what
guys,
that
too.
meant. Yeah, some people died. Some people got fucking
cold blood. Yeah,
permanently
you straight up killed them.
got brain effed, and yeah, it's
I
great. I
brain
love
F
it.
myself
It's
every
just
day.
it's so dark, and the
Did they ever
anime
make,
doesn't do it justice because there's season 0. But in season 0, they introduced this random chick that has like blue hair, and she's in that entire series, and like she was not in the manga at all.
Wait, was
and she's
season
just
0 the OVA?
no. There's like a straight up
Of
like
Yu-Gi?
whole season of Yu-Gi-Oh before season 1, where they go to the island, which is technically canon, but like Yu-Gi-Oh as like the card game was like a different manga because they did the card game in the original run. And everybody
He beats
fucking loved it so
Epstein with
much
his
that he was
Dark
like, "Oh, I'm
Magician,
just gonna
right?
make this the whole thing." And but the original
Yeah,
manga
It popped off.
was what season 0 was, and that's where they're just running around Domino City. And yeah, it's like Yugi gets the puzzle made, and Yami takes over, and there's just like this whole arc of like Yami just kind of like slowly taking over. Or being in Yugi's mind. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
He was
Heavy
truly
send on that
Yugi's
one.
ghost in his own shell.
No, like I think if anybody like thinks that Yu-Gi-Oh's like stupid, that they should read like the original manga, and they might be pleasantly surprised with like the original direction it was taking.
Do they just
My
babble?
rats are fighting over here, dude.
They just
What?
they babble
The
What,
what?
Yugi's?
in the manga. Do they just babble nonsense and then change like the rules as they go?
Someone's babbling nonsense.
That might have been Yami's thing from the jump. Yeah, he'd just be like, well, fuck you. I'm going to make up this rule for my game piece that you definitely didn't know about.
Well, that's what they do in
It
in
was
the
more like
anime. They just fucking
it was
they just say random
it-
shit like.
It was kind of like that, but it was more like they would establish the rules beforehand, and sometimes the rules would be a little goofy, but like they didn't like just make up shit in the middle of it. Like typically there was like I remember because there's like this one part where they're playing a game where it's just dice, right? And it's like whoever rolls the higher dice like wins, and the other guy rolls and he gets like a 6, and he's like, "Ha! There's no way you could possibly beat me. I got like the highest number, right?"
You're wrong, Clay. You're flipping it. Yugi rolled a 6.
No, because
Whoever rolled
Yugi.
highest loses, and then if
Oh, was it? Okay, so yeah, I'm flipping it. My bad.
And he was
So yeah,
the king of craps. 'cause that was the game they
Yugi
were
rolled a
playing.
6, and then the other guy was like, "There's no way I can possibly lose because you rolled the highest number." And then he rolls the dice, and the dice breaks in half, and it lands on a 6 and a 1. So he rolls a 7. So technically, he loses because
you're missing an important part of that scene where he throws the die at Yugi's fucking forehead, and that's where it
Oh, yeah.
snaps in half.
oh yeah,
Oh, is that
and he
why
has,
the,
like, fucking-
Egyptian eye
yeah.
appears on his forehead thereafter?
Yeah, he has the Egyptian eye on his forehead, and the fucking dice hits it, and it breaks.
And then he goes, "This
goes
is
so hard."
the toilet card. It."
He pulls
No,
out Duel
this
Monster
is
cards for
before
no
there
reason.
was cards.
And then it
But
flashes-
like
Yeah,
being real,
Was that the
Um,
last game they played? And then that's like, like he introduced Duel Monsters, and then it took off, and then he's like, "All right, we're just gonna stick with this, right?"
yeah,
well, no. So they
That's
play
exactly
Duel
what
Monsters,
happened.
and it comes back and forth. But
Oh,
that was
okay.
that was like a huge arc. And then after Duel Monsters, they do this whole arc where what's his name? Not Merrick. Who's Merrick taking control? Bakura. Bakura shows up and does like
King.
they do a shadow game with Bakura where they play Dungeons and Dragons. And so they literally have like a whole Dungeons and Dragons arc. And then after that, I think the original serialization ended, and they were like,
Oh,
"Fuck, Duel Monsters was like fucking hype," and then they just picked it up from that and did like what Yu-Gi-Oh became.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. So it was a
What a
completely
weird-
different
what a weird show, or what a weird
franchise. series.
yeah IP.
Man, so look at
It's
the- what's his name? Kazuki.
If you look
Takahashi,
at this
though.
fucking art though, it's pretty fucking like it's fire compared to what you'd expect.
Yeah, that's all Kazuki Takahashi. I'm saying his name. Right?
Yeah, dude, like it is so much more raw in the original manga. I definitely like
the way like dude made the like one of the most iconic like hair and like eyes styles. I think.
Man, Yugi,
Like
Yeah.
hair does not work in real life at all, but it's iconic. Just the style goes so hard.
so hard.
So
Yeah, it's
hard.
just,
All the original
speaking of
monster
the
designs too,
public
right?
library, it was like that was like my introduction to the original series. Was that I walked into the public library and they had like the graphic novels for
Same.
Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, "Hi, Yu-Gi-Oh!" And then I like picked it up and then you know like opened it up and like Yugi's fucking like just murdering
capping
people.
folks.
Yeah, same thing with fucking Pokemon. They had like the original Pokemon mangas, and I was Pokemon, and then I opened it up, and there's like this fucking scene of
Electric Tail
fucking
Pikachu.
there's the scene of Arbok getting just cut to fucking shreds.
Yeah, he gets bisected.
I was just like,
Misty has like
Jesus.
massive tits and is wearing like her like skin tight swimsuit.
Right,
I think
that's the one where Misty has like giant tits, right?
Yeah,
that one was actually made
It's
by
not-
a hentai guy.
That's funny.
really.
Like the dude like had a career beforehand of just doing straight up hentai. He's like, what, you want me to do Pokemon? Okay.
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 Yeah.
Dad.
Also,
Man.
fucking Joey looked so different too.
Jonoichi.
Jonoichi. Yeah.
Jonoichi.
And Teo was Anzu, and I forget what Tristan's name was.
Tristan.
Kobayashi. Something.
No, I think it started with
I don't know what their names were.
What's your
I think
favorite?
it was still Tristan.
What's your favorite
Tristan.
cyberpunk anime?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Cyberpunk specifically.
The Cyberpunk Yu-Gi-Oh card. Cyber Soul. Wait, no. Cyberpunk anime favorite.
That's what I. Yeah.
What's your guys?
I don't know that many. I feel like
I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of one
lane count.
because there's Akira counts, right?
I guess
So Akira's up
yeah.
there.
yeah.
That's not my favorite, but I do like Lane.
I looked
That's a
up a
concept.
list of cyberpunk animes, and the first thing I see is Johnny Mnemonic, and I'm like, that's not a fucking anime. That's
The
a
anime?
Keanu Reeves movie with a fucking talking dolphin. But no,
Did it get
it's
adapted
a
into an anime?
cyberpunk movie. I was like, dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine fucking that movie is awesome, but it's a little goofy at the same time.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Some people are saying Cowboy Bebop's a cyberpunk anime because of
What?
the way I mean, it's definitely more of a Western genre, but I guess it is like a
Sci-fi
it's kind of
for
like
sure,
a
but cyberpunk.
it's like an 80s futuristic thing, so it kind of has like a little bit of that.
Literally, Jet is a
He has,
cyborg, right?
he has cyberware, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's a few. We got
But maybe I guess it
Metropolis,
could count.
the movie, which I think that one's actually really good.
Osamu
I haven't
Tezuka,
seen,
Metropolis.
yeah, I haven't seen that in like probably a decade, but like that, I remember that movie being fire.
Yeah, I remember
Adult
me
Swim
and
had
Danny
a
holding
showcase
hands
on
watching
it.
that one.
You
Yeah,
guys had a date.
What's it
You
called?
You got-
Watching that one. You were on a date.
Metropolis. Do you remember that one at all?
Metropopon.
Metropolis.
Yeah, I think we watched it like one time, and then we went to Mitsuya or Royals rather.
Did we watch this?
I think so. I
Uh,
vaguely
And then-
remember us watching this.
we probably
we got
did.
Ergo Proxy is one, too. Bubblegum Crisis. I haven't actually seen Bubblegum Crisis.
Yeah,
That's one that's been on my radar for a long time.
Yeah, we should
Um,
watch.
yeah,
I thought
Akira-
Bubblegum Crisis was also the Ghost in the Shell guy,
Lane,
but it's not.
I guess people are saying that that's a little cyberpunk themey. Megalobox, that's kind of cyberpunk. That's that one's kind of
That's a boxing
was cool.
one, right?
Yeah, but
it's more
like-
boxing like story wise, but
It's a
like
fighting-
I would
it's a
say that
fighting
like
show, isn't it?
you know when you take into account like the setting and like you know like everyone's got like cybernetics and shit, like it's kind of cyberpunk.
I don't know. I guess I would just say the Ghost in the Shell movie. I feel like that hits the like what you feel like a cyberpunk thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very like iconic cyber
What the
genre.
Yeah, I didn't want to be like that default, but I think I would just pick that one.
My answer's worse. Like I
like
always
Akira, though.
liked the genre from afar, but then I didn't. I'm so basic. I don't think I got into it until Trigger was like, let's take all these complex, hyper detailed cyberpunk designs and make them all cartoony. Dialogue.
I mean, it was fun. I'll probably watch a bit more. They had some like
Is
awesome
there-
music cues. Like when the fucking vocals came in when the sniper shot, I was like, oh, neuron
Yeah.
activate it.
Yeah.
Trigger,
I'm gonna say
Trigger didn't do that, Matt. That wasn't
Which one?
Trigger.
He's just saying it's Trigger-esque.
Edge Runners is
Cyberpunk
pretty
anime?
goaded.
The
Yeah,
Cyberpunk
I-
Edge Runners anime that wasn't Trigger.
No, that was. But we're
yeah, that
talking.
was.
Oh, Derek would just brought up
Oh wait, you were talking about the sniper sequence from Ghost in the
Ghost
Shell.
in the
Yes.
Shell.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that's another thing I'll glaze. The
Why'd you say it-
soundtrack.
Why'd you say it's spicy like that, Danny?
Just-
Ghost in the Shell.
Because of the shot.
Ghost in the Shell.
I didn't say it. That wasn't me. What the fuck?
The music in the one we
Wait,
just
who
watched
said it then?
was amazing. I
Wait, who's
love
the-
how they made it all jazzy.
Alita Battle or Alita Battle Angel Alita is also
Alita the Battle Angel.
What
Yeah, that
about-
kind of falls in there.
What about Psychopaths?
I have not seen Psychopaths.
Psychopaths is good.
I don't know. I kind of like Psychopaths, but I also don't care that much.
I was
thought it was
engaged with
good.
Psychopaths, but
I
it was
remember
very
watching, like,
bleak
some
and
of it, but
sad.
I don't know. I never like. I don't remember it as much.
I think
the gun
if you
was
guys
fucking
watch it,
wild.
Psychopaths was really good.
Is
That's a
Eva,
great example
is
of a-
Eva a cyberpunk kinda?
It's more of a mecha. I
Mecha,
guess it
yeah.
could kind of fit in cyberpunk if you kind of extend it.
Does anyone have a robotic limb in Eva?
No, not really. It's not really transhuman, so I guess that's why it would be like a mecha since it's only them like piloting.
Yeah.
Fucking
Ooh, I guess
have you guys seen
I don't know.
Evangelion
I'm gonna put this on my list
3.0
if,
plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time.
Well, wait. Cyber City Oedo is a great one. It's
Have
a 90s as hell VHS OVA cyberpunk anime.
Have any of you seen Dirty Pair?
I know
The
of it. I've never
balls?
seen it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that one is apparently some people say it's like a cyberpunk, and that makes sense.
Oh, really?
It's like a '90s retro futuristic kind of thing.
I thought it was
or
more
like an
space
80s.
opera kind of, but it's like two bounty hunter chicks, right? In space.
Yeah, but it's in that like
It's-
kind of like it is like it's like retro futuristic space like technology stuff.
Yeah, it's
So
like
I guess it kind of falls.
in
I'm
the
gonna put that on my
sense
list
where,
though.
like
for
space
us to
travel
watch
is
it.
like a novelty, like in Bebop. Like everyone just kind of does it and doesn't think anything of it.
Yeah,
It's so ingrained in the world.
I think all of us would like that one. That one I have seen a bit of that one. That one's pretty good.
We
I'm
should
gonna say
definitely watch it.
Akira
That's like an
is
80s
my
show,
favorite
yeah.
though.
Which one?
Maybe not my favorite, but like out of this choice, I'm gonna say Akira. And just the reason why is because I feel like it's one of those ones where it's like it did so many things first, and then you like watch all these other shows, and you're just like, oh, dude, like you can see the Akira like inspiration behind it in some ways. You know what I mean? Like down to like just like the bike slides and stuff, but just a lot of like the aesthetics and stuff done in Akira. And that was like
Establishing, yeah.
the first, like Akira is the only reason anime became relevant in the West, basically, because like people were literally like bootlegging like VHSs of this movie and like, you know, like fucking, so you'd walk into a mall and there'd be some guy in a trench coat that would like open up and flash his cock and like give you a VHS tape, and like on that VHS tape was fucking Akira.
This happened to you multiple times, Clay?
Yeah.
It happens to me to this day, dude.
Yeah, and it's me in the
bunch
trench.
of-
Do you know how many
Dirty,
copies of
sticky
Akira I have
tapes
on
in your
VHS?
I'm like, I don't have a VHS player. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop
Sorry,
showing
man.
your cock.
I just like the flash.
I don't know what to do with them, like, at this point.
Why do I
They
just go in the
disappear.
same mall?
Yeah.
That guy lives with me now. He just keeps throwing fucking VHS tapes in my room. There's another one right now. Dude, get the fuck out of here. God.
Yeah.
Just have like a fucking wall. I'm just gonna get like a fucking wall of bricks that are just Akira VHS.
Cyberpunk is a genre. It's the coolest. It's one of the coolest things ever. But I feel like so many of the IPs, like they're all like sad, like they're depressing usually.
I don't know the last time I watched any of this shit, to be honest.
I mean, isn't Cyberpunk in itself like inherently slightly not like sad, but it's like nihilistic. It's like
A little bit.
technology has progressed to a point where like humanity is in question. Like the only way to make that optimistic is if it's not cyberpunk but it's solarpunk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the humanity decided to be good and actually like embrace nature and embrace themselves, you know, and like you can still shove a philosophical question into a solarpunk story, but it like I feel like you can't have a cyberpunk story without that kind of like ingrained into it in some for like it doesn't have to be the main narrative, but like just when technology is pushed to a certain point, you're just gonna have that underlying like what is humanity kind of thing. At this point, like if technology has surpassed humanity, what is humanity's place in the world?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much.
If you're gonna
the
sell me
whole
that, they
point,
better
yeah.
have cutesy anime designs, and they should be goofy and tonally whiplash everything, like in Ghost in My Shell. And I might rewatch it after the first one. Also, make sure they have nips in the Blu-ray. That's like I would keep the blue lenses mistake fast, like rushed animation for
Oh
like
my
the
God.
final product release. But when they're showing the nudity, I'm just saying, if this was as advertised in that scene, where they're like, "This is the most perfect cyber body ever," and 0 nips, I'm like, all right, that's where my
All right, you
disbelief
have to
is
do it for
suspended.
Matt because Matt is gonna
Buy the Blu-ray.
throw a TikTok tantrum if you
I'm
don't
gonna go
do
on a
it.
rant.
And
He's gonna
I'm going
shoot up
to-
a TikTok if you don't.
he's gonna get.
I'm gonna email. I'm gonna send death threats to all of every individual who worked on this project.
He's gonna kill himself. He'll do it.
I'll send a video to them of me
Don't.
threatening to do it with a child-safe pair of scissors.
Don't worry, he will do it.
They'll try to
nips and
tie
my
a
life
noose. We
ends
won't be
now,
able
and
to
it's
figure
your
it out,
fault.
though.
They can't tie knots so well. Alright, let's do our. Well, this question kind of sucks because we all watched the same show a second ago. But it is you get to delete a character from the last anime you watched. Which character would you pick, and how would this change the story? Yarpster is asking. I would.
I got it. I would.
I delete the fucking robots. I have to say it
Yeah,
before
Yeah,
everyone else
that's
says
the
it.
easy answer.
Yeah, delete the robots.
Tachikomas in their entirety.
Delete
Tachikovas,
AI.
get 'em going.
The stupid AI, the stupid minions, and then I don't know how that would change anything. I guess there'd be no AI, but that's not the only AI. So
They're
Still-
integral to
I
the
mean, they
brand, though.
could
That's
probably
how
still
they.
try
I got mine. I would straight up delete Motoko, the major, and just but like keep everything the same. So it's just like weird, awkward still frames.
Silences.
Yeah, and just awkward silences. And like all the action sequences are just like weird fucking whiplash camera angles that have nothing behind them.
that
It'd be
sounds
fucking
awful.
great.
Yeah, well, that would actually it would work like the scene in the movie where she's chasing down the puppet guy, where he's shooting and punching nothing.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're just like, oh, she's just invisible. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah, but then the character still.
There's never animate her, never voice her.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good job.
Cold take, Clay. Cold take. I'm sure everyone also would delete the major.
She's like the best
Yeah.
part. She's hot. Like, why would you delete her?
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking silly.
Because it'd be funny.
You're
I'd
silly.
watch
Thinking
the
is
whole-
like a
I would-
purist.
I would-
who is
I
like,
would
not
send
my
that
major.
show-
She has blue hair. Why would she do that? Jesus.
I would send that show like I sent Batum, dude.
Fucking.
I would be like,
I'm triggered,
let me
yeah,
just watch
dude.
the shit out of this.
You're triggering me.
I like this
I
major a lot.
triggered
I'm
you?
still-
Yeah, dude.
Did I studio trigger you?
You did.
You studio triggered.
God damn.
That's what we're calling it now.
I'm like gonna ruin your sleep tonight. Like you're gonna be like lying down.
My
and just
sleep's
like, what the
been
fuck,
around for
dude?
way too long.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, me.
I hate that guy.
I'll be like twitching with clenched fists in my sleep. Like,
Play.
Yeah,
hate that.
I would just say the robots because that pissed me off a little bit. Like watching them.
Yeah, I do think that that's like the real answer is like that was kind of a little too much for what the original story was. I don't think it, like isolated it doesn't bother me, but like tonally and like what's going on, it's just kind of a unique choice.
A little too. Fucking shut up.
Yeah, it also
I-
feels like kind of like
I mean, Ghost in the Sack, they were just as annoying, I think, but they didn't have cartoon mouths that pop up.
I don't know any of the other characters that. Oh, the beginning, but they get shot. I think right. The ones who shouted like capitalism and socialism. I think they died.
One of
Oh,
them
the-
got
the
turned
political
to literal
bigwigs.
like paper.
Yeah, they literally died right away, so that doesn't really help. I mean, I kind of got what
You
I
should
wanted.
be happy though. They
Yeah.
got what you wanted. Yeah,
I was happy about it.
yeah, I liked it too.
I feel like the characters, like the two guys, are pretty fun. The ones who are, fuck, what are they even doing? I don't know. They're driving the truck or whatever. The goofy ones, and then the major, then the cool handsome guy. I don't know any of their names. I'm the biggest Ghost in the Shell fan in the world.
Wait, cool, handsome guy.
Yeah, the one who's like, I'm
To be
fucking
fair, it was-
handsome. I don't know.
sometimes a series is just like that. I feel like you can watch it a bajillion times and you still just like forget everyone's names because they're just not like
I
they're
think
not iconic names.
Yeah, in like man, Ghost in the Sack, that was it for me. Like I would try to get into it because everyone who watched anime that I knew at the time was like, it's the best show ever, and I was just too dumb for it. And I would never remember any of Section 9's names besides like, okay, the Major and then Bateau and Togusa. Everyone else, I'm like, what?
You're
who
a background
they?
character. Get out of here.
Yeah, but I like him in this one.
yeah, I think they're all
fun
fine.
scenes.
They're all fine.
It
Homa.
jazzes up the personality
No, that's not.
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good show. Should watch it.
you're watching.
If anything, it's fascinating. Like there's so many ways now to experience the Gits franchise.
Yeah, there's like way too many movies and stuff. But
I also forgot they had a fully CG Netflix show at one point, which I don't know how that did. Did you guys ever see that?
No, I heard it was not very good.
Yeah, I only ever saw there was a scene where the Major is fighting like a naked man, and the naked man was styled to be modeled after the artist who designed all the characters for the show.
I think we watched that shit together like
We might have.
The naked
5
man
years ago. Yeah.
Or are we
CG
mixing it up with
man.
X-Arm? The really great fight scenes in X-Arm. That's my favorite cyberpunk.
I think we watched
That's the
Ghost
correct
in the Shell
answer.
one. Because the Ghost in the Shell 3D one, the character was designed by that famous Instagram
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
Kushinoya of Ilya.
Yeah.
Are those real words you just said?
Yeah, he's the guy that created Susie Sphere Hunter, I think.
So I remember we watched that and we were like, wow, this is really amazing.
And we immediately all came at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, salute to a real one. Like if I reach that level as an artist on the gram, my first thing would be like CG me as a naked man right now into the show that I'm working on.
Yeah, I hope they do that.
What do you mean it was modeled after him? That just sounds retarded.
No, like that was like a thing. Like you see what the guy looks like in the show, and then you see a picture of the artist Kushinoya of Ilya, and it's like, wait, let me hang on.
He
Naked
self-inserted it.
man in Ghost. And I don't think it was his choice. I think the studio just loved him that much and was like, dude, I want to see you naked. What do you think? And he like greenlit it. He was like, yeah, that's
Hell yeah.
enough, like-
I'm sure that's exactly what happened. Let's not fact check it. Let's just roll with it.
I was there.
Yeah. Maddie Burrito said it first.
It's now reality.
I need to lay down.
Because that's my stand
Cry.
of whatever power. Wait, Netflix Ghost in the Shell naked dude.
Guess.
Do I have like safe search on?
Cut my life into a pizza.
Are
This
we-
is my plastic fork.
I'm trying to even Netflix Ghost in the Shell man fight, and it's just giving me like Scarlett Johansson nude.
Nice.
I think too bad, but I want to see the guy,
He wants
Damn
to
it.
see the naked guy.
the naked man.
I'm gonna lay down on the floor.
Alright, I think it's a good time to wrap it up.
Okay,
Well-
the guy's name. Okay, here it says the naked man in Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045 is the character Patrick Huge. He's a post-human antagonist whose
Patrick
bizarre,
Huge.
uncanny movements, most
Patrick
notably
Hughes.
performing erratic, impossible acrobatics like backflipping up a set of stairs completely naked, was an infamous scene in the show.
Okay.
Yeah, you really proved your point.
I will. Hang on. Damn it! Why are they making this scene so hard to find?
I think did he have like black hair and glasses or some shit?
Yes. Yeah. He had glasses. I remember that. Type in Patrick Huge, Ghost in the Sack.
Well, I'm on the floor, so I'm not.
Intense
Actually feels kinda
post-human
good,
battle
like that.
with Patrick Huge. Damn it! It's really hard to find.
It's not real, that's why.
No,
Patrick
it is real.
Huge.
I saw it and jerked to it too many times for it not to be real, guys.
Fucking Patrick Huge. No,
Oh.
I remember what you're talking about.
This is him. He has a
Yeah.
Wikipedia page.
Yeah, I found it.
I'm not tweaking this time.
Alright. Here.
Now,
This is-
computer, find the naked
Oh,
fight
you
scene.
you
'cause that
found
was-
it already. Okay.
Oh yeah, but not the picture
Computer
of him
find the
naked.
naked fight scene.